Hey everyone, this is Geeky Panda here, bringing guys another video. So Battlefield going free to play with 2042 being what 2042 is. I know I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse here. We all know the issues: dwindling player count. The game needs to be optimized, bug fixes, needs more content, needs to pull back on certain features, all that dandy stuff. EA and DICE needs to officially make an apology for it because they technically didn't officially make an apology for it. Like the teams behind Call of Duty's Warzone, they made an apology officially and say they'll do better, but EA and DICE never officially said we apologize for, how the game is and how it released. They just said we're going to work on it and support it. So, and for those of you out there hoping for refunds, they probably won't happen, but if you did get it, you're one of the lucky ones, because for me, I tried getting my game refunded twice on Steam, and I'm still out $95. So the meat and potatoes here, free to play. Tom Henderson made a video stating that EA and DICE are looking into any and all options for Battlefield 2042, including a free-to-play option. Now, signs point to Portal potentially doing the free-to-play route, because it just, in a way, it just makes the most sense. Like, EA is pretty upset on how the game is and its poor sales. The investor meetings next month, which will shed some light on the situation, which EA might probably downplay its issues or not mention it altogether. But seeing Portal as a free-to-play option probably might be the best option for Battlefield right now, because again, 2042 has such a negative reputation behind it that even mentioning it, like, what's the first thing when you think of, like, Battlefield 2042? It's a bad game. It's, the horrible bad game, all that daily stuff. What do you think when you mention specifically Battlefield Portal? Hey, I get to relive, some of my classic Battlefield moments when I was growing up, but it still has some issues. So the Portal still has a bad reputation as far as, its own issues with optimization, bug fixes, but most importantly, the XP. Now, when it came out, everyone and their mothers wanted to were doing server XP farms, and DICE disabled XP earned in the servers. And then they were like, okay, for our official Portal servers, you can get XP normally. For certain other servers, it's halfway, and for others, yeah. So with that, recently they released a zombie mode made by, I believe, Stone Mountain, and it effectively turned into the ultimate server XP farm known to mankind. Like, if there was anything you need to unlock, go there and you will unlock it. It got so bad, and DICE screwed up so bad too, they realized, like, wait, this is pretty bad idea to begin with. Which they themselves said it was a pretty bad call. It should never have, happened in the first place. So I'll give them props for that. But at this point, I think Portal has probably the best chance to make it out alive, because to me, personally, Portal was the best thing about 2042. The best thing about 2042 wasn't even 2042, it was Battlefield Portal with the classic Battlefield games of 1942, Battlefield 3, and Battlefield Bad Company 2. Now, if they were to do that, obviously they would have to monetize it, but I think, they would be like, hey, here's Battlefield Portal, but we're going to make, 1942 free. But if you want to play Battlefield 3 or Battlefield Bad Company 2, you have to pay $10 and we'll pay that content. Hey, do you want, some extra stuff? It's going to cost some stuff here and there, all that daniness, but them monetizing it, they're going to have to monetize it, because they need to make money to help support it, and they need to make money to say, hey, we're making money off of this to their investors. If they were to do it, they cannot mention 2042 in Portal at all. 2042 has such a negative reputation behind it that it literally needs to be its own enclosed game. I have nothing to talk about 2042, nothing at all, because it's just, if it were to release, it would probably boost the player numbers, first off. But at the same time, if it's still in the same state, people are really like, nothing's changed, and they're going to leave. And it's just, if you're going to do this, I think Portal is probably the best option to do this. I would love to see, other Battlefield games coming to it, like games like Battlefield 2042, Battlefield Vietnam, like, hell, let's get, I like to play a lot of Battlefield 4 myself, and then, like, hey, remember, Battlefield 2? I even still play that game. There's still people playing Battlefield 2, which is kind of crazy, but hey, it's people are still playing it. If they, I would love to see more stuff like that. I would love to see more content, like more of the maps for the classic Battlefield games. More things that you can do. It's just, as of right now, it's like this is like the best option that we can pretty much get at this point. But it's just the ball's in their court. It just, I can see it happening, but they really need to work hard to make sure Portal can stand out from top, because right now they need to separate Portal from 2042. No connections, no ties, no nothing. Just let it do its thing. Let it do its goddamn thing out there. Alright. I think that is pretty much it for today. Thank you all for coming in. Again, it's just, the game has such a poor reputation that it's just kind of just go with Portal. Just run with Portal. Just go with it. Yeah, so, but thank you again for coming in, everyone. Post down in the comment box of what do you guys think? What are your opinions on a free-to-play option for Battlefield with Portal? You know, what things would you like to see for it? Would you think it would be a positive thing? Would you think it'd be a negative thing? Post it down there in the comment box. I'd like to see your guys' opinion. Don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I do stream weekly on Twitch, and I do have a Patreon if you wish to support my channel. Above all else, keep being safe, keep being awesome out there. This is Geeky Panda here. I'm out. Stay geeky, my friends.